Are your legs getting weaker lately? Do stairs feel harder or standing up more exhausting than before? You're not alone. 90% of seniors over 60 experience leg weakness, and it's not just aging. It's often caused by 7 daily mistakes that quietly reduce leg strength after 60. I'm Vernon, with over 30 years helping older adults fight muscle loss after 60, restore mobility, and prevent dangerous falls. Today, I'll show you the 7 critical habits that weakens senior legs silently, and how fixing just one could stop night leg cramps and restore your strength. Especially mistake number 4. Nearly every senior makes it daily without knowing it's draining their legs. Later, I'll share how one of my patients at 82 climbed stairs again after 2 years of struggling. If you're over 60, this could be the turning point for your independence. Let's begin. The leg weakness crisis. Leg weakness in seniors is more common and more serious than most people realize. By age 70, the average adult has lost 30% of leg muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia or muscle loss after 60. But here's the hopeful part. This decline isn't inevitable. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that seniors who avoid certain habits retain up to 65% more leg strength after 60 and even in their 80s. Many regain strength naturally. Why does this matter so much? Your leg strength directly impacts your risk of falls, the leading cause of fatal injuries in adults over 65, your ability to remain independent in your own home, your metabolic health and diabetes risk, your overall quality of life. The good news? Even in your 80s or 90s, you can rebuild leg strength. One study showed seniors gained up to 174% more strength in just 12 weeks, simply by fixing these daily mistakes. Let's examine the first critical mistake that's weakening your legs each day. Mistake number 1. Improper footwear choices. The first critical mistake undermining your leg strength is wearing improper footwear, something the American Podiatric Medical Association says affects 83% of seniors daily. Many older adults prioritize soft, cushioned shoes thinking they're doing their feet a favor. In reality, these ultra-cushioned shoes with minimal support are silently weakening the vital stabilizing muscles in your feet and legs. Here's how improper footwear destroys leg strength. First, overly cushioned shoes disconnect your feet from the ground, reducing the proprioceptive feedback your brain receives. Your balance system becomes compromised, and the small stabilizing muscles in your feet and ankles gradually weaken from disuse. Second, shoes with inadequate arch support allow your feet to roll inward or outward excessively. This misalignment travels upward, affecting your knees and hips, forcing your leg muscles to work inefficiently. Consider Martha, a 74-year-old who noticed progressive weakness in her legs despite walking daily. After switching from her memory foam slippers to proper walking shoes with adequate support, she reported significant improvement in her leg strength within just 3 weeks. What should you look for in proper footwear? Experts recommend a firm heel counter that doesn't collapse when pressed, moderate arch support appropriate for your foot type A, flexible sole that bends at the ball of the foot, not in the middle. Secure fastening with laces or strong Velcro. Have you noticed changes in your leg strength when wearing different types of shoes? Share your experience in the comments. Your observation might help someone else. Mistake number 2. Hydration errors affecting muscle function. The second mistake silently weakening seniors' legs involves hydration habits that directly impact muscle function and recovery. According to the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association, over 60% of adults over 65 are chronically underhydrated. Most don't realize how significantly this affects their leg strength and mobility. Here's why proper hydration is crucial for maintaining strong legs. First, even mild dehydration, losing just 2% of body water, reduces muscle strength by up to 12%, and decreases endurance by 8%, according to research from the University of Connecticut. This happens because water is essential for the electrical signals that trigger muscle contractions. Second, dehydration increases blood viscosity, reducing circulation to leg muscles. This means less oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, accelerating fatigue. The challenge for older adults is twofold. First, the sensation of thirst naturally diminishes with age, meaning you may not feel thirsty even when dehydrated. Second, many seniors intentionally restrict fluids due to concerns about bladder control. Consider Robert, age 76, who experienced frequent leg cramps and weakness. After implementing a structured hydration schedule, his cramping decreased by 70% within 2 weeks, and he noticed significantly improved endurance. Effective hydration strategies for leg health include drinking at least 48 to 64 ounces, 1.4 to 1.9 liters, of fluid daily front-loading hydration in the morning and early afternoon, including electrolyte-rich foods like bananas and leafy greens, monitoring urine color. Pale yellow indicates good hydration. Do you find yourself limiting fluids because of concerns about bladder issues? This common practice could be contributing to leg weakness and cramps. Mistake number 3. The shuffle step pattern. The third mistake weakening seniors' legs is what physical therapists call the shuffle step pattern, a walking style where feet barely lift off the ground, creating a shuffling motion rather than a proper heel-to-toe gait. This shuffle step develops gradually as people become more concerned about falling. While keeping feet close to the ground may feel safer, it actually creates a dangerous cycle that accelerates leg weakness. Here's why the shuffle step destroys leg strength. First, it drastically reduces engagement of your anterior tibialis muscle, the muscle at the front of your shin, which is responsible for lifting your foot. When this muscle weakens from disuse, your risk of tripping increases significantly. Second, shuffling eliminates the natural push-off phase of walking where your calf muscles contract powerfully. These muscles are essential for stability and circulation. Research found that adults who corrected their shuffle step increased leg muscle activation by up to 48% while walking the same distance, effectively getting nearly double the strengthening benefit from the same activity. How can you correct the shuffle step? Try these strategies. Practice consciously lifting your toes when bringing your foot forward. Focus on a heel strike first pattern rather than placing your foot flat. Take slightly larger steps within your comfort zone. Look ahead rather than down at your feet when possible. Make it a goal to practice proper walking technique for just 5 to 10 minutes daily, gradually increasing as it becomes more comfortable. Mistake number 4. Missing critical nutrients for muscle function. As I mentioned at the beginning, mistake number 4 is silently weakening the legs of 90% of seniors, and the surprising part? It has nothing to do with movement, but everything to do with critical nutritional deficiencies that directly impact muscle function. Research found that over 70% of adults over 65 are deficient in at least one crucial nutrient for muscle health, creating a perfect storm for accelerated leg weakness. The 3 most impactful nutritional deficiencies for leg strength are: first, protein inadequacy. As we age, our protein requirements actually increase, yet most seniors consume less protein than younger adults. The Society on Sarcopenia recommends that adults over 65 consume 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, approximately 30 to 50% more than younger adults. Second, vitamin D deficiency. Studies show that up to 80% of older adults have insufficient vitamin D levels. This vitamin is essential for muscle function, and deficiency directly correlates with increased falls and leg weakness. Third, magnesium inadequacy. This mineral is crucial for muscle contraction, energy production, and electrolyte balance. Deficiency causes muscle cramps, weakness, and fatigue. Margaret, age 78, struggled with leg cramps and weakness despite regular activity. After increasing her protein intake and adding vitamin D and magnesium supplements under her doctor's guidance, she experienced significant improvement in her leg strength within just 6 weeks. To address these nutrient needs, consume 25 to 30 grams of protein at each meal, not just at dinner. Include magnesium-rich foods like dark leafy greens, nuts, and seeds. Discuss vitamin D testing and supplementation with your doctor. When we discuss the final mistake later in this video, I'll show you how combining proper nutrition with one simple daily habit can create dramatic improvements in leg strength in as little as 4 weeks. Mistake number 5, walking surface choices. The fifth mistake undermining seniors' leg strength involves walking surface choices that limit muscle engagement and balance development. Modern life has created an environment where we walk primarily on perfectly flat, predictable surfaces. While these surfaces seem safer, they drastically reduce the strengthening benefits of walking. Here's why walking surface matters for leg strength. First, flat surfaces require minimal engagement of your stabilizer muscles, the small but crucial muscles that fine-tune balance and joint position. These muscles atrophy quickly when not regularly challenged. Second, predictable surfaces don't stimulate your proprioceptive system, the network of sensors that detect position and movement. This system requires regular stimulation to maintain function. Research found that seniors who incorporated variable terrain walking just twice weekly showed 30% greater improvements in balance and leg strength compared to those walking on uniform surfaces. To incorporate beneficial surface variation, walk on natural surfaces like grass or packed dirt trails when possible. Incorporate gentle hills rather than exclusively flat routes. Consider specialized balance surfaces for home use. For those with balance concerns, start with modest terrain challenges and use walking poles for added security. Have you tried walking on different surfaces? Many of my patients tell me they notice a significant difference in how their legs feel after walking on natural terrain versus flat sidewalks. Share your experiences in the comments. Mistake number 6, sedentary patterns. The sixth mistake weakening seniors' legs involves extended periods of sitting, a silent yet serious threat to leg strength after 60. Research shows that adults over 60 spend an average of 9.4 hours per day in sedentary activities, leading to rapid muscle loss. The muscles most affected are the glutes and hamstrings, which play a crucial role in standing, walking, and balance. According to Harvard Health Publishing, electrical activity in these muscles drops by up to 90% after just 20 minutes of uninterrupted sitting, accelerating muscle atrophy and weakening your ability to stay mobile. This means that even if you exercise once a day, prolonged sitting can still silently undo your progress. To combat this muscle deactivating pattern, Harvard experts recommend light activity every 30 minutes to re-engage muscles and promote healthy leg circulation. Here are some simple strategies to break up sedentary time. Stand during television commercials or while on the phone. Set a timer to remind you to move every 30 minutes. Take 2 to 3 minutes to stretch, walk, or do a few leg lifts. Use light chores like folding laundry or walking to get water as movement breaks. Even these small actions, when done consistently, can have a powerful cumulative effect on preserving your leg strength and preventing decline. Mistake number 7, improper exercise selection. As promised at mistake number 4, here's the simple habit that, when paired with proper nutrition, can rebuild leg strength in just 4 weeks. Resistance training. Many seniors rely solely on walking, thinking it's enough. But while walking is good for heart health, it's not enough to stop muscle loss. A landmark study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors who did resistance training twice a week retained 75% more leg strength over 10 years compared to those who only walked. Harvard's Dr. Ai-Min Lee confirms. Strength training is key to preventing mobility loss and staying independent as we age. The best part? You don't need a gym. Simple bodyweight exercises like chair stands, wall slides, and toe raises, just 5 to 10 minutes twice weekly, can make a real difference. Start small, focus on good form, and build gradually. It's one of the most effective ways to keep your legs strong after 60. The loss of leg strength isn't an inevitable part of aging. It's largely the result of these 7 common mistakes that can be modified at any age. By addressing these errors, you can begin rebuilding leg strength, improving stability, and preserving the mobility that's essential for independence. Remember that small, consistent changes yield the most sustainable results. Start with 1 or 2 areas from this video, then gradually incorporate additional strategies. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based health content for seniors. And remember to share this video with someone who might benefit from understanding these common mistakes. This is Vernon, wishing you strong legs and confident mobility for years to come.